often we go into organizations and sometimes we'll see people with that deer in the headlights look. They're afraid. If you've ever had a bad experience with assessments or even the DISC model that we teach, I just want to assure you, when we come in and do a training or any facilitation or any assessments, it is a positive experience. Your people will leave energized. They'll leave understanding how they're wired, how they're motivated, and to understand that they are uniquely wired and they are good. We really capitalize on that and show them how to leverage those strengths and what they bring to the team. Our belief is every single person is uniquely wired, uniquely styled to come to the team, and they have unique gifts and talents that they bring, and we really capitalize on that. I guess that's what I love about our assessment. It's always positive, it's always encouraging, and people leave really feeling inspired to live out their gifts and then to also celebrate. There's kind of a scale we go through, and it goes from not understanding to appreciating, and then to celebrating. And I love that, as people move forward on the DISC, they start celebrating one another in those differences. And that's an amazing thing to see.
Yeah, we help people through that particular process because, getting the knowledge of it is step one. It's you kind of get that understanding, but then moving from understanding to appreciating, that can take different amounts of time for most people, in which case sometimes it needs coaching, sometimes we need consulting, and other times it's training, to help people navigate through that.
And our hearts, that makes us feel bad when we hear horror stories like where some people have been told like they're not a right style or that's a bad style. Never, never, never do we do that. There's no good or bad style. It's just how we are, and we are all uniquely and wonderfully wired, and we really do affirm that.
Right, and what I would say too is, considering there's a lot of different assessments out there, and another thing that sets ours apart is that there's 41 different style blends out there, and most assessments focus on only your high traits or the traits that you test very positively in and are more extreme. But ours takes in account both your high and your low traits, so it gives you a more complete picture about who you are and that. And then remember this too, that we're all a blend of all four of these particular styles. They're all within us. Some of us have just a real little amount of certain ones and others a lot, but they're all within us and they all act in a certain way. And when we meet with leaders and business owners and other people, we help them to know when they're accessing those traits within themselves, how they do that, and help them to just navigate that a little bit more. Understand, what are their motivators? What are their what drains you? That comes from the DISC model of human behavior, or things that energize you.
Yeah.